1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, I really don't know whether this is another test. All these tests to try and sort out the sound. So if anybody's tuning in, I'm just going to jam a little bit of music. About 11 o'clock here in England, so I don't know who's up. I did a live stream earlier and I got, because I'm using a voice mic, the voice mic was picking up the guitar, which happens to be on a cello at the moment. But if it's on something more subtle like the flute, you can also hear the acoustics of the guitar, which interrupts the pure sound. Was if I turn the vocal microphone down, then you can hear the pure sound. I'll demonstrate that now. You won't be able to hear my voice, but you'll hear the pure flute. Then I have to turn the microphone up again. It's just a question of the right connections and trying to understand what the hell was going on, because I've had kind of echo all the time. Now I don't even know whether I'm going out live. The stream's bit rate, I'm getting a warning, is lower than recommended. Right, have I got to change bit rate? Oh, lummy, there are so many settings. I really don't know. I don't know whether anybody's listening to give me some feedback. Oh, there are 4 viewers. Please say hello. Hello, Elton John Candy. Yes, I hope you'll just bear with me. I want to entertain you and play my guitar. Basically, I'm playing my handmade electroacoustic guitar through a synthesizer, so I can get piano effects, all sorts of effects. But if I use my microphone at the same time, it's picking up from the natural sounds, so that's interrupting. So when I play, I have to turn this microphone off and not talk, then play, and then turn the microphone up, and then talk, if that makes sense. It's been driving me mad. I've spent hours on this today. You know, if you're a woodworker, you know that your aim for perfection. Hi Elton, if you could give me some feedback and just tell me, I'm going to play a song and hopefully the sounds will be pure. I'm going to play a backing track. I'm going to play a funky version of Sunny, and I'm going to play piano and electric guitar, but I'll have to turn this microphone off, otherwise it's echoing, it's picking up. So let's play. If you could give me a bit of feedback, that would be brilliant. I'm bringing up this microphone so you can hear my voice, hopefully. So thank you, Joe, for asking everybody, because Joe knows that I've been struggling with this for months. In fact, it's one of the reasons I haven't been doing live streaming for months, because I've been getting real bad echo. It probably is bugging me more than anybody else, but the thing is, the way I had it before, because it was picking up, it was getting a double sound. It wasn't getting a pure sound. You could hear the actual natural guitar when I was playing a more delicate flute sound. You know, you wouldn't tell the difference on, say, the grand piano or the electric guitar, because they are very powerful instruments. I mean, the grand piano is probably the best one I've got. You see, I've got the microphone switched up, and you wouldn't tell that there's an echo there, but you do on instruments like the flute and the saxophone. You know, they're really subtle instruments. I mean, they're also very, very difficult to play. However, so now I'm here, and now you're here. Let's entertain you, hopefully. I've got some backing tracks. I like to improvise. This is a Gary Moore one. It's called Gary the Messiah. And God, the way he plays it, just really... And he played it in Dublin, Joe. In fact, as you know, he comes from Ireland, I think. But he played a lot in Ireland. But he was brilliant. Sadly, no longer with us. So I'm going to find a bit of organ, because that's what the backing track has. So I think I'm cracking it. And also, this is a very good quality microphone. It's the classic Shure SME 58, is it? But it's the classic one. They're bulletproof. I mean, you know, rock stars throw them around on stage and kick them around like footballs. And I've dropped it a few times, but it's a really lovely mic. So I do think everything matters, because it's rather like woodworking. It's having, you know, all the right tools. They don't have to be the most expensive ones, but the right tools. All the tools sharp. So oh, this is a nice one. Isn't she lovely? I wish I knew the words. Nice lively tune, that one. So, haven't played for a while. See, if I just do a pure backing like this Masquerade, then the clarity of sound is more obvious. So this is my guitar backing. That's a much purer sound. Well, it sounds much nicer to me, so I hope it does to you. Um, Joe said you are going out. I don't know what you mean. I'm going out. I'm staying in because there's COVID-19. Shouldn't joke. Oh, so So, 1, 2, 1, 2. So how are we this evening? About 5 people viewing. Are you woodworkers? Are you musicians? Is it late at night? Is it early in the morning? It's 11:30 here. I lose track of days. I lose track of time sometimes. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 o'clock. Because when you're your own kind of person, just responsible for yourself, and you work from home, the clock is just a kind of device that really suits other people. I think it's important, if you can, to go by your body clock, which I tend to. There are some days when I can't do anything. My biorhythms are 0. And other days I have high energy. So, one kind of gets to know how one functions best. Some people are early morning, some people are late night. But I will say, guitar is a wonderful, I was going to say escape, but it's not really an escape. It's just an absorption. It does take you away. So how can I take you away? What have I got? Things we said today. Well, I played this one earlier on. I'll do it again. It's And I Love Her by Lennon and McCartney. You can hear the echo there, but it doesn't matter. It actually works, but it's because this microphone's picking it up. So I'm going to turn this microphone off now. Love Her, 1962, the Beatles. So, if anybody wants to chat, I'm here. I'm all ears. I am here in this moment. This moment we can never have again. So thank you for sharing it with me. And I know this is a sad one, but Cry Me a River, but I think it's just such a beautiful it's such a beautiful So that was a kind of improvisation, hopefully recognisable, of Crimea River. No, I'm not using a looper. I'm using backing tracks. This is my own handmade guitar, and it uses quite sophisticated pickups. I use nylon strings, and it goes through a Roland synthesizer, so hence I can get that last instrument was a cello, and I've got piano, saxophone. I mean, there's hundreds of, they call them patches, songs, but there's only half a dozen, in my opinion, that are really realistic. So I wish I could use a looper. I've got one, but I just haven't put the time in to master it, because you probably know they are quite difficult. But they're really impressive when they use well. But so yeah, but yeah, looper is great, because it's be great just to set up some chords and then lay over it, because that's what I tend to do. I just use a few. I mean the chords on this last one are quite sophisticated chords, or quite complicated. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sunny, yesterday you were so fine. And
Dan, you use a Roland GR55. Well done. Fantastic bit of kit. I'm sure you agree. I've also got a voice harmonizer, which, going on your last comment about, you know, not using too many effects, the voice harmonizer is really great. Very, very occasionally you can very easily overdo it, and then it becomes artificial sounding.
Yesterday.
So yeah, the piano is a really lovely sound. If I had a looper, I could just play a couple of those, kind of A minor, whatever the other one is, G, and then embellish on top of it. So Piano Man, I wish I was. I always wanted to play a piano. I think it's a lovely instrument. And some people who are real experts on the Roland synthesizer, the piano, you close your eyes and you think, my God, they're playing a real grand piano and really at speed. Roland's pianos are poor. No, but this is a Roland, and I'd say this piano is very good. I mean, this is the grand piano. I don't like the other pianos. They're very shallow, but then they're not, the grand piano is the deepest, of course, of all of them. This is a concert grand. Are you using metal strings? Because the tracking can be dodgy. It is hard. I've got a weak second string, the tracking, so I try and avoid playing on the second string. Godin, yes, brilliant guitar. I've got the Carbon, similar to the Godin. Beautiful guitars. In fact, I used the same pickups as used in the Carbon, and this guitar is better sounding. I'll tell you why, because it's semi-acoustic. There's actually traditional strutting under that. The Carbon is a solid guitar basically, amazing sound, but if you compare the two, this is a better tone. Yes, the Godin is both nylon and steel. Very nice guitar, the Godin. I've got a Yamaha Silent as well, which is a brilliant guitar. Again, it's semi-acoustic, relying on really sophisticated electronics. Here's a bit of gypsy jazz. So that's my own kind of interpretation of a Django Reinhardt number called Nuage, composed by him in the 1930s. So hopefully the sound quality is coming over okay. I mean, personally, I think the best way of listening is headphones, if you have them. They're more sociable as well, late at night. Where are you from, Dan? Are you in England or America? Last time I did live stream a few months ago, I had a couple of people from Brazil. Wonderful. Saxophone is really difficult to play, actually, you know, to avoid glitches. had a GR33 before, and actually the saxophone was slightly better on the GR33, but I got my backing tracks on this. This is why I like this one. I can use it for busking. Yeah, as I say, I'm using the GR55, which I think you said you got.
La 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 da 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 da. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes ah.
Thanks for tuning in, Dan. Call again. I'll put out a notification when I do a live stream. Bum, bum. Cool operator. Or was it smooth operator? Well, Sade was both smooth and cool. And she made a comeback. Maybe she never went away. Hello, Rich, I just noticed. The house on stilts, I haven't been down to see it for a while. The bird hide. Of course, yes. I put this tune against some aerial shots of my bird hide down by the river. That's probably what you're referring to. Maybe reminded you. Wonderful, dreamy. I think it's called, Joe, if he's still watching, reminded me it's called The Darker Side of the Moon. don't know what spa music means. It's obviously slang for something. Yes, to be honest, I haven't learned the melody. It's actually, the finger work for me is quite tricky. It's just a question of memorising it. So I improvise. I hope I'm not ruining it. But it's a familiar backing. She's gone, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. La 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 la. Oh yeah, when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. It's a shame we can't have a virtual jam online. I think it's because of latency, you know, it would be out of sync. I did an online collaborative with some musicians I play with, or used to play with, in a wine bar, and we all recorded our individual bits separately against a backing track that I supplied, and then I edited it all together so it was all in sync. But it would be great to have online jams, you know, where people just join in. I mean, if that were the case, I one of my favourites is just getting the blues going, and you can keep the blues going for hours on end. Talking about blues, a little bit of BB King somewhere. Just flicking through the foot pedal on my synthesizer. I didn't know that, Freddie. Public jam rooms. BB King, the thrill is gone. Okay. Summertime, Beatles, Wave. Already played that. Played that. That's a kind of sweet nothing. Oh. Pink Floyd, we had that. True Blonde, Blues Fast. Right, I wonder if I can keep up with this one. This is a blues fast backing track that I did a few years ago when I think my finger work was a little bit faster. So I'll probably trip over my fingers. Probably wrecked that one. Isn't she lovely? Da 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 da. Okay, probably do one last one. It's getting a bit late. Fingers getting a bit worn out. Okay, thank you very much for listening. I'm going to sign off now. Fingers getting a bit tired. One of my strings is almost worn through and about to break. And please subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to my channel, Wood Domain. It's mostly woodworking, but obviously music as well. Music is the food of woodworking. Okay, good night and be safe. Take care.